In today's world, it's not uncommon to hear instances of drug abuse in the news, in many cases with celebrities overdosing and passing away as a result. In a world where drugs are a pressing issue, looking into the effects of drugs can often be the best defense against overdoses. Recently, Farmington High students in Miss Grout's class participated in a toxicology museum lab analyzing the deaths of several celebrities.
My students were wrapping up their toxicology unit, so study of drugs and alcohol and poisons. And so for their final project, they had to do a celebrity death museum. Most of them knew that their celebrity, they get to pick one. They knew that they died from an overdose of some kind, but were mostly unfamiliar with exactly what the drugs were. And then when they found that out, since they had to discover what happens to the brain and body, they were able then to determine like kind of the mechanism of death. Most of the students are familiar with the different kinds of drugs and maybe a little bit about what happens when somebody consumes these drugs. But I think kind of the focus on how easy it is to actually overdose on these medications, even prescription medications. I think that's really important knowledge because a lot of times students may, or anybody really for that matter, may take extra of a prescription drug because maybe like whatever they were taking wasn't really helping, maybe alleviate the pain, so maybe they add some extra to kind of help them, which can lead to overdose. So hopefully that gives them some insight and they make good choices in the future.
With Shalina and Prince,
Spiel about his life. I had Heath Ledger. Here are some pictures of him. I don't have any of him from The Dark Knight, but here he is in Brokeback Mountain, Knight's Tale. Some more pictures from Brokeback Mountain, Knight's Tale. He died January 22nd, 2008, which was before the Dark Knight movie. The whole reason he started getting into drugs and oxycodone in the first place was because he wanted to take the Joker role more seriously, so he started doing heavy drugs, which caused him to kind of act how he did in the Joker movie, or Dark Knight. He actually used injections for oxycodone, which, the effects set in quite quick for that one.
Our battle against drug epidemics is far from over, but with great caution and focuses on the consequences of addiction, perhaps the world may have a brighter future.